Hello and welcome to my page. This is Manga Phase Ongoing, and this is my first official YouTube video. So this video is going to be my manga collection at the beginning of 2022, as well as an in-depth manga shelf tour, and I'm going to show you guys how I have everything organized and everything that I have in my collection. So I hope that you guys enjoy. So starting off, I'm going to show you guys all of the different sections that I have, starting out with the shonen and seinen section. So this covers the entire first bookcase I have, and then it covers the back row of my second and third bookcase in my room. From there, I move on to my shoujo and josei manga section, and that one's a lot shorter, but still well loved. And then on to my completed manga series section, and these are series that are completed, but I own the entirety of them. Some of these have been moved over a little in advance if I'm missing 1 or 2 volumes, or if I'm waiting for a final volume to come out or come back in stock, just to make things easier since I know it's about to be done. This section here is all of my manga that is not standard size, so all of the stuff that's taller and just doesn't fit on my shelves ever since I modified my bookcases. And my final section is really 3 sections. It's just my gay bookcases. One section is general LGBTQ+ stuff, and then we've got girls love and then boys love on this final bookcase over here. Jumping right in, I'm just going to name off some of my favorite series that I have in this, but I will try and go slow enough that you can see everything. Starting off, I'm a huge fan of Black Torch and will probably never get over the fact that it got canceled. Blue Exorcist is my current favorite manga. I binge read it in one entire sitting. I have a cute little Kirishima Funko Pop. Chainsaw Man, another one of my favorites. Eden Zero and Fairy Tail 100-Year Quest. Anything by Hiro Mashima is just top tier to me. He is my favorite mangaka of all time. Hunter x Hunter, another series that I absolutely love and am devastated by the fact that it will most likely never be completed. I'm a pretty big fan of Jujutsu Kaisen right now, though it is emotionally damaging me. Kaiju number 8 I'm really excited for. It is a newer series. Mashal, probably one of my favorite newer releases from Shonen Jump. I think it's so funny and I think everybody should definitely check it out. I'm obviously a huge fan of My Hero, given the fact that there have been 4 Funko Pops on this shelf alone. I also really like Vigilantes. I think it's probably my favorite of the 2. I haven't started One Piece yet, but I'm watching the anime and absolutely love it, so I'm excited to finally start the manga. Rave Master, another series by Hiro Mashima that I absolutely adore. Again, anything he writes, I just think is the best thing ever. Spy Family, I love this so much and I'm so excited for it to finally have an anime. I cannot wait to see it. I think it's going to be great and I think everybody should definitely check it out. Moving on to my shoujo and josei section. Starting off, we've got to mention Attack on Titan. I have read the entirety online, but I don't own it all yet. Next up, Banana Fish. I went into this knowing what happened at the end and not understanding how much it would emotionally crush me, and then I just sobbed for like 3 days straight afterwards. Kami-sama Kiss, one of the first shoujo animes that I ever watched and read. Absolutely love it. I think it's one of the best series ever. Same with Kimi ni Todoke. I watched that years ago and it just like changed my view on romance anime, because before that I wasn't a huge fan of them and that changed everything for me. Monthly Girl Nozaki-kun I think is absolutely wonderful. Same with My Love Story, another one of my favorites. Have to mention Sailor Moon because that's just a childhood favorite. Those Not So Sweet Boys is currently coming out and I'm enjoying that. I'm a huge fan of that mangaka's work. And then finally, Yona of the Dawn is my all-time favorite shoujo series. I absolutely adore it. All of them are just the best, and I love them so much. And again, some more My Hero figures. Starting off the completed section strong, we have Assassination Classroom and Demon Slayer, which emotionally broke me, but it was so worth it because they were so good. Elemental Galad is 12 volumes released physically, but it is out of print, so the last 6 volumes were not released in physicals. This is the first series you're going to see that is not completed on my shelves, and that'd be Fairy Tail, my all-time favorite manga. I'm collecting the box sets though, so I moved this in advance because there's only one box set left. I also have the Fairy Tail side stories because I love it. I'm missing 2 volumes of Haikyuu, which apparently are coming back in stock in July, but fingers crossed. Horimiya, I absolutely loved the anime, loved the series, though God knows when we're finally going to get that final volume, since there is no information about a release date yet. Another series I really enjoy was The Demon Prince of Momochi House. Volume 4 has been out of stock for like 2 years, so we'll see if I ever find that. But if you enjoy something like Kami-sama Kiss, I highly recommend that series. It is wonderful, completed with 16 volumes. I do have pretty much all of the Fruits Basket singles except for volume 21. Again, I moved this over because if I cannot find it for a good price, I'm not gonna buy it. But I don't really like only owning omnibus volumes if I don't have to, so that's why you'll see a lot of singles, including stuff like Hanakimi. I love these series so much. They were great. Love and Focus is another series by the same mangaka as Those Not So Sweet Boys. Same with That Wolf Boy Is Mine. Both of those are completed series. Otomen, one of my favorite completed shoujo series. I think it's so cute and more people need to check it out. So if you're looking for a good shoujo romance, I highly recommend that. Moving on after our lovely interruption of kitties, we are moving on to my third last bookcase, which is all of my non-standard sized manga. Some of my favorites from the shelf would be Drifting Dragons, which I started recently and absolutely adore. Grand Blue Fantasy is one of my favorite animes and I really enjoyed the manga as well. Hell's Paradise is probably in my top 5 of all time. Absolutely love it. So excited for the final volume to come out. I believe it's coming out at the end of this month or the beginning of next month, but I highly recommend it. And here are some more Bakugo figures and a Zoro candle. And I also have all of my comic books over here. I only have Batman or like Bat family related comic books, but that's all I've got. My Senpai is Annoying and Perfect World are 2 of my favorite series right now. Perfect World has me crying every single volume, and My Senpai is Annoying is just like the cutest thing I've ever read in my life. Phantom Tales of Night is a great horror manga. I highly recommend it if you're looking for something a little scarier. Tokyo Ghoul is one of my all-time favorites. Again, I have 2 tattoos dedicated to the manga. I absolutely love it. Hyper fixated on it for like God knows how long. Another one that I really enjoy is Wotakoi, which is so close to being over and I'm so sad about it. This section is my general LGBTQ+ stuff and I really am enjoying I Think Our Son Is Gay. I just bought volume 2, absolutely loved it. Boys Run the Riot is so good. Same with Our Dreams at Dusk. Truthfully, so is number 6. These are all great series. I highly recommend. This final little corner of this shelf is all of my art books and light novels, which as you can see, like I said, I love Tokyo Ghoul, so it's mainly Tokyo Ghoul stuff. This section is my girls' love. Now, Donuts Under a Crescent Moon and Whisper Me a Love Song are probably 2 of my all-time favorite girls' love. I think they're absolutely phenomenal. Yuri is My Job, I really enjoyed the first volume, but I obviously have not bought the rest of them, but I'm really excited to see where it goes. And our final bookcase of the video is my Boys Love section. I'll point out a few more of my favorites here. Cherry Magic is absolutely phenomenal. I love it so far. I'm so excited for the 4th volume to come out. I really enjoyed Coyote. Dekoboko Sugar Days is another one of my favorites, and I'm really excited because it's finally getting its sequel this month, so cannot wait for that to come out. I Hear the Sunspot is one of the cutest and sweetest boys love that I've ever read. I absolutely adore it. I highly recommend it, and it is apparently getting a 6th volume, so that's very exciting. Manly Appetites is only 3 volumes. It is completed. Super cute. Same with My Love Mix-Up. My Summer of You is completed with 2, also very good. Same with Restart after coming back home. That one's also completed. And then my all-time favorite boys love ever is Sasaki and Miyano. I'm currently watching the anime and I think it's absolutely phenomenal and I'm so excited. This Wonderful World with You is also really good. It's from the same mangaka as Dekoboko Sugar Days, another one of my favorites. And this would be all of the manga that I currently own, at least the ones that are not currently in the mail. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I am about to get to editing this, and wish me luck, because I'm gonna have to drown myself in iced coffee and DC animated films.